Grant, another difficult evening, and obviously the worst of all possible starts for you.
Yeah, the starts obviously not great. Well, poor from our point of view. 2 minutes in, 1-0 down. 8 minutes in, 2-0 down. First 20 minutes we were nowhere near. Lost every first ball, every second ball. They started the game much brighter, much more energy, much more aggression about them. We didn't. Made a change. Obviously, we felt as if we need to be a bit more protective of the back three. And after that, I thought we were better. Once we went to more of a 2 and a 1 at the top end of the pitch, but it was too late by then. I think I could see there's going to be lots and lots of work to do with this group to find that killing edge that we need at the top end of the pitch. I just feel we get through the thirds quite well, and we get to the top end of the pitch, then we come back and we're just a bit safe in our play. But this sort of thing takes work. It takes time in the training ground, and I'm looking forward to doing it.
And is that partly the lack of confidence the players have at this stage of the season, or is that partly because there isn't necessarily they're confident with the plan that they've got in their minds?
Confidence is a big thing in football, of course, and when you're losing games, it plays a part of your mind that you don't want to take a risk at the top end of the pitch. You want to pass forward. You don't want to go and beat somebody. You'd rather keep it and be safe. And we need to get that out of them. Over the coming weeks, months, we need to get it out of them, and we need to find that edge. Just said to the players there, I said, I'd rather you lose the ball and try something than be safe and come back out and try and keep the ball again and recycle it. For me, I want my team to play with that edge about them, and we'll have to keep working to find that.
Yeah, the first goal was a stunning finish, but there were a few efforts before that, and it seemed all the rebounds fell to them.
Yeah, look, we know Sinani's a good player. We mentioned this before the game. Him and Dwayne Holmes, we need to keep them outside us. First 20 minutes, we just let people coming inside us all the time. Thomas, Holmes, Sinani kept coming in, inside the pitch and opening up the pitch to get out the other side. We just didn't get it right enough. We didn't get it right in terms of what we were doing. We weren't aggressive enough in the press. We weren't aggressive enough in second balls. We were a little bit shy in terms of coming into contact with people. But look, as it went on, after 20 minutes or so, I thought we got better. Into the second half, we got better without really threatening too much. Like I said, there's reasons behind that. I think confidence is a part of it. But listen, to lose 2 goals, set plays as well, that's something we need to address as well.
Yeah, I was about to say that has been an Achilles heel all season. There's obviously work to do on that front as well.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And set plays is a simple thing. You be aggressive, you stay with your man. You don't let him get a free jump on you. You don't let people block you. I think the third one's a free kick. If I'm going to be totally honest, I thought there was a pull and a pull on Sammy for the header back, which the referees missed. The first one is just a well-worked free kick from them. We let somebody get across us and head it. So there's lots of work to do. For us to in the coming weeks, coming months.
I'm guessing you're going to use the phrase that we can't use this as an excuse, but there were changes to your team lineup before I think you announced it, and then afterwards as well. Take us through these events, Grant, and the effect it had.
Well, before the game, Frankie Kent's obviously ill. He was ill, so we couldn't involve him. He's got a viral infection. Stephen, was out yesterday on the grass. He was fine, but then wasn't feeling too good in the warm-up, so we had to make a change there. And usually I'd bring 3 goalkeepers with us to away games, but the 23s had a game today, so left us short a little bit on the bench in terms of the goalkeepers. But that's the reason for that.
And was it a tough decision, Ollie Norburn starting on the bench?
Yeah, but I thought the boys done well against Man City, and I'm a fair sort of person, but in reality, everything's great in hindsight. Maybe I needed to freshen a little bit tonight, maybe some fresh legs into the team, but one thing about me is I'm quite fair, and when people do well, they'll stay in the team.
We've talked before about the difficulty of this job is you're trying to instill confidence with not a lot of time on the practice ground and playing some of the best teams in the league. You've got Bournemouth next. It's getting tough, isn't it? In that regard.
It is, but you got to embrace it. You got to enjoy the challenge. Huddersfield are flying at the minute. You can see that the confidence is flying around. They're their team and the way they play and the energy and the sip they move the ball. You know, and that comes from winning games. That comes from a real good togetherness. That comes from a real good structure. These are things that we want to try and emulate with time. You know.
And does not having a game this weekend, having played on the Friday, give you a bit of extra time ahead of Bournemouth, Grant?
A little bit, yeah. We'll be in tomorrow. We'll be in tomorrow at the training ground. We can, you know, go through the debrief in the game, but and some of the players need to train as well. So yeah, we'll be in tomorrow. It's a little bit more of a break for the boy before Tuesday. It's just been relentless since I've come in. I think I've been here just over a week, and we've had 3 games already, or maybe, you know, 10 days in, we'll have 4 games. So not much, you know, not much rest in between the games to crack on again.